pow, didn't doot, bidden boot, bidden poo, didn't bout, didn't boot, didn't pow. Jeezo, it is Friday. Right. Got to do all the usual things, right? Got to do all the checks, checks. Boss T, yo. Got to do all the checks. Make sure that the noises are the noises and it's all working and got the balance right and all that jazz. Boss T, you're in charge of audio levels, so let me know whether this is working. The audio on the mic, the audio with the background music. You have to tell me all that jazz, right? I don't like to use kick as a reference point because it's not a greatest reference point, actually. So we'll get rid of kick. Fucking get rid of kick. Right, we'll lose whatever I've been watching on the YouTubes. How we doing, Boss T? How are you, man? You all right? Sounds good. Background could come up. There we go. Background could come up. He sees background could come up, and that fella UK's here. Nice one. Richie is in on the YouTubes. Kaz is there as well. Yo, Jeezo. That's it. Here we go. Let's just listen. Kaz is there as well. Yo, Jeezo. Yeah, that's perfect. Background is perfect. Even all. Is the comments coming up there? Oh, it is. Yeah, background 3.4. 3.4. Background 3.4. Oh yes, jeez, oh Richie, that's a call back for last week. We're on 3.7. Actually, this is 3.7. That's wild, that Richie. You must have wrote that down. Had a blow dry. I have had a bit of a blow dry. I've had a haircut. My first haircut for a few weeks. And do you know with the haircut? So I had a shave today, myself, right? I get my hair cut, right? I get my hair cut at a place, I get Turkish barbers, right? I tell you what they're really good at. Like, they do your hair, but they don't like to see things out of line. So I had a couple of I must have had a couple of eyebrow hairs. Do you know Michael Heseltine? If any of the kids out there, Michael Heseltine. Was it Michael Heseltine? Was a Tory? Was he a Tory? I didn't even know what he was. He was some kind of MP, right? But he had these massive, fucking moth-like eyebrows. I might be the wrong dude, right? But somebody had these big eyebrows. Anyway, I've started to get them. Boss T, have you felt the large eyebrow grow? Mark, have you? Because me and Mark are like, oh, it's Mark's birthday this week. Happy birthday to... happy birthday. I was going to do the whole Marilyn Monroe one, but I'm not going to because it'll take up fucking too much time. Happy birthday, dude. I should have done you a birthday video. I forgot. So sorry. Edward Heath might have been. Aye. Boss T gets his trimmed. That fellow UK gets his trimmed. I've just had my trimmed for the first time ever. What's happening, lads? That is an age thing, innit? Yeah, Mark, I was going to do you a Marilyn Monroe, but it takes so long. It just takes so long, man. That ain't me. I lose interest super quick. I want my next subject. Pow. Oh, who's this? Hello, streaming mate. I am Drake, a streamer who stream on both Kick and Twitch, but just got verified and start earning from my channel in a few months. Let you know this just to assist you to and grow your channel. Together kindly add me on Discord to discuss better. Cheers, Drake. I think that's one of those things you're going to get, innit? Edward Heath. Yeah, Edward Heath. So we're on Kick, we're on the YouTubes, we're on X, right? I'm feeling like there's going to be a slowdown of people in here, right? I do feel as if we're going to hit a bit of a slowdown and then it's going to boost up. I do think that. I think Jeezo It's Friday is a good autumn and winter thing. I think as the sun comes out and people are out on a Friday, I think people will get more interested in being outside and doing other stuff. I think. That's what I think. So I am prepared for this to get a little quieter. Right? I am prepared for that. But I'm going to make this better. Right? Simple as I'm definitely making this better. So Richie in the YouTubes, if you can press a button and do loads of heart shapes. Loads of hearts. Hearts for the YouTubes. I've got a good show for tonight. I've actually thought quite a bit about the first half. So the first half, which I call What Went Down. What I'm going to do is, right, I'll transition into What Went Down in a second. And then I'm going to run it pretty pro. Because at the end of tonight, well, tomorrow morning, I'm going to take the stream, right? I need to record it in a minute. I'll take the stream and I'll clip the What Went Down bit, which will be like the first 45 minutes. I'm going to clip it down to like a 20-minute decent chunk about what went down this week. So I'm going to turn the stream into video content. You get me? Are you with me? So what will happen is, right, when I press the button for What Went Down, you get the What Went Down thing. I present myself as if it's like a brand new thing. So you'll be like thinking, what the fuck's he on about? Like, he's been talking to us for 10 minutes. Why is he now pretending that he's going live again? Because that's the way. That's how you make the magic. That's how the magic happens, right? So don't criticise me method. Then that What Went Down section, which should be like 20 minutes of like a 40-minute live, will be I'll use that as a video and I'll do really cool shit with it. That's the plan. That's the plan. Right then, so Boss T, what's going on? Crack on, says Kaz. I'm going to crack on. I'm going to crack right on. I've got some really good stories actually for What Went Down. We're going to talk about Greg's. Guys, going to talk about Greg's. Bonnie Blue. Got some Bonnie Blue chat. That Mexican ship. Do you see that Mexican ship? We'll talk about that. Chat GPT, right? Pushed the divorce. We'll crack on with that. Dustin Poiriers. Anybody UFC fans out there, right? Dustin Poiriers is a ledge. His cousin fucking tore somebody a new one with a lovely head move and a right hook. I watched a movie called Jerusalem. It was the worst movie I've ever seen. And other bits and bobs. We're going to talk about all that. Even though, Cole, I'm in bed in a bit of pain. So I won't be posting, but I'll be listening all through. So have a good one. Oh, Matthew Butterfield, our most formal of regulars, because he has his full name in there, Matthew Butterfield. It's not feeling well, dude. I hope you feel well soon, mate. I hope you feel well soon, mate. But yeah, I mean, like, people watch, right? They watch and they don't post and they don't comment. That's cool. Like, that's super, super cool, man. That's great. I'm doing this regardless, right? I'm doing this regardless whether you're here or not. But if you're here and watching, that's amazing. Hope you feel better, Matt, says that fellow UK off of X. So we're on X. Oh, Luna lady. Luna. Where have you been? Where have you been, actually, Luna? Because I sent you a message today because you've been missing for so long that we were going to put out digital search parties. Like, where's Luna been? Somebody was talking about Reiki. And you were mentioned. I'm pleased you're back. I hope all things are well. Right, so we're going to go into What Went Down. Right, hello everyone. Oh no, you said it already. Get well soon, Matt. Yeah. Good. Right then, so we're going to go into What Went Down, right? And then on What Went Down, I've been doing my exams, working hard. You've been doing good, yeah. Getting those exams done. There's Mark's in. Hi, Luna. So I'm going to start the thing, What Went Down, and then I'm going to pretend that we're starting again. Okay? Right. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody how the magic is made. Like, that would be not cool. You ready? Here we go. Welcome to What Went Down. And this... I'm going to do it. Okay. Welcome to What Went Down. This is our weekly... can I fucking do it, can I? I can't be serious when you're watching us live. That ain't cool. Anyway, What Went Down, right, is the weekly recap. What went down this week, and I've got some really good curated stories for you, right? Too much of this, too much. I can't fucking do that. They'll just have to try to work out what's going on. If you're watching this, What Went Down is a video, right? I apologise that I'm talking about you as if you're not there. because I'm actually streaming this live. Well, I'm talking like future people. I'm streaming this, and I tried to cut it into a thing, where it would be a video. So this is a live thing, but if you're watching this, probably you're watching it as a video, because I captured it and cut it to pretend it was like a specific video, but it's not. It's like a portion of a live stream. But Kaz has spoiled it by spoiling behind the curtain. Right. BGSE, I'm verified streamer with 28,000. You can see Kick's a bit of a Wild West in it. I did have a good Kick dude in. Was it last week, or was it on the Ride Along show? We had a good Kick guy called Dionysa, if I remember rightly. He was like a good dude, but I think Kick must be a bit of a Wild West. Anyway, we're going to get into the stories. Are you ready? Look, I'm down to 10,000. I've lost 100 people. But that is super cool. I don't mind. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the main stories of the week, and I've captured these and I've curated these right into onto a bookmark system. So my first one's going to be about Greg's. So here we go. Right, Greg's. It's in this. Now, this Greg's malarkey.
Y'all ready for this?
This Greg's theft malarkey, right, is wild. This Greg's theft malarkey, right, is wild. That's not the only one. So Greg's have announced that they're gonna shut up shop when it comes to putting cold sandwiches and the here we go. Watch this. This is how I'm gonna operate. Greg's is taking all cold sandwiches and drinks from the front of the shop and putting them behind the counter because shoplifting is an absolute epidemic in the UK. Now, you see Greg's videos all the time. People come in, or Tesco is another good one, with a big bag and they just fill it up, right? They just totally fill it up with stuff and then they just bounce. And they're thinking like, oh, that's fine. Because the police aren't going to do nothing. Check this guy out. Check this one out, right? Here, look at this dude.
Spotted a wine connoisseur.
My name's Dave Michael.
Dave Michaels. Dave Michaels. I'll be back tomorrow. He walks out with wine in a basket, doesn't pay. Absolutely bonkers. And yeah, check this dude out.
Huh? Go out the way,
Check him out. Mark's on YouTube. Oh, look at him.
Yo. Come in.
Things with flowers.
Straight to TikTok.
No problem, there's plenty of them on there.
How wild's that? How wild is that? Right? So, it is. Society is collapsed in on itself so much. Not just that. I believe in karma. It will catch up. Hi, Mark. Mark's on the YouTubes. Well done, everybody. Please say hi. If you're watching along, right, and you've not said hi, please say hi. That'd be cool. It would be really, really cool. They're so brazen now. No fear. There's no fear, right? There's no fear because there's no consequence. Because the police don't do anything at all. And even if they got arrested for it, the court would just say, oh, it doesn't matter. These people have 50, 60, 80, 100 records against them for this type of stuff. And they do not give a fuck They do not give a fuck. So it's gone from the fact where they didn't give a fuck about being caught. They don't even give a fuck about being like on camera and being put on TikTok for everyone to see. They do not give a fuck. And Greg's at the point now where they're saying like, oh right, well, we can't have like our sandwiches out. God, bro, our sandwiches out. If you want a sandwich, it's going to be behind the counter. Like, it is absolutely wild. It's wild how we've descended into that level of like just, oh, it's fine, just let everybody just nick everything. Totally wild. I've got another one as well. Actually, I'll find the other one. But I think it's a Greg's as well. Here we go. Oh, this one though is a sting operation. The police, right? The police are undercover in a Greg's. Come on, police used to be undercover in like fucking in like massive drug stings and like undercover maybe in some kind of global like terrorist order. Now the police are undercover in Greg's. That's how bad our country is. That Greg's is the place for put undercover police. Check this out, man. Right, this is real shit. This fucking real shit. This is undercover Greg's. That could be a show. Stop, Boss T. Boss T. We need to create what an idea that is. We need to create a track, right? If Mark can be asked to do some tunes, that would be good. We need to create a track for undercover Greg's. That's got video quality written all over it. That's a TV show, man. Undercover Greg's. Fucking hell. I'm writing that down in my book. I've now got a book of amazing ideas. I've now got a book of amazing ideas, and that has just made it onto page 2. Undercover Greg's, and it's a TV show, right? About Greg's security. Oh, do you know what it could be like? Do you know what it could be like? It could be on like don't know, Fast and Furious. But when the Fast and the Furious, right, they're always like grabbing hold of money or technology. Maybe it's just pasties. I'll put Fast and Furious inspiration, and I'll put pasties, not pesos. Pasties, not pesos. We'll sell it in the Mexican market. Boss T, if you can get cracking with a tune for Undercover Greg's, that would be awesome, dude. And I apologise to Kaz for that one. So Greg's, aye, fucking hell, Greg's. Watch this. Undercover Greg's.
Get down! Get up to the floor! Yeah? Go. Mate, you're under arrest. Okay, just stop it. Yeah, save me, mate. Hold your face. You don't mind to request to see later on in the court. Mate, come here. Give me your hand.
Now that's rare. That's rare that one of these will get arrested for hitting Greg's. But I'm pleased they're starting. I'm so pleased because it's horrendous. Now you work on a new track. That's good. Go on you. Make sure you get another down you. Always. But you heard a story where the coppers came out to a shoplifter, and the copper offered to pay for the stuff rather than go through the rigmarole of booting the shoplifter. Jeezo. Rare but good to see. It is rare but good to see. I agree, mate. Mega rare. I'm hoping the tide is going to turn. But until then, Greg's will be putting their cold sandwiches and their pop behind the counter because the UK are fucking horrid with regards to lots of things, but shoplifting, we don't give a fuck. Right then, next one is this one hits home for hits pretty close to home for Boss T and Free Kaz, because do you see the Mexican ship last weekend? that crashed into the... Was it the Brooklyn Bridge? Here, check this out. You must have seen this. It's on small vision.
Oh, shit! Yo!
So, that happened last weekend, right? And at first, I thought it was like just like a bit of a miscalculation by the captain. They've crashed, but like everything's fine. But it's not until I saw a few other angles in the on the masts. The mast will be the top one. I think it's mast as well on the sides. There was people on all of that all the way along. Like sailors, like there's a big celebration. Like how on earth did that happen? Like how did they miscalculate, or did they even not? They just thought we'd just go straight under. That is a wild and unnecessary like risk and loss of folks' lives. That was like the big thing up of last week. 140 foot up on them. 140 foot. That was so. How was that? How was that reported, Boss T and Kaz in Mexico? Because that must have been a big story. I lost power because I've seen nothing since. So it lost power and it just drifted. It looked as if it was being pulled by what do you call it? There was like a boat in front of it. It looked as if I wonder if it's been like pulled out through that. But even with losing power, it would not fit under. That is a wild one, absolute wild. But people stand the mast. That was bonkers. This is crazy. Right. Tug couldn't get to it. We have no news of any sort here. No news! I wondered how on earth he must judge that. Totally agree. There'll be an investigation in that, without a doubt. There'll be an investigation, and they'll be working out like who's done what, who's not done what, because like there's loss of life, so that has to be sorted out. Do you see this? This is News Nation, right? News Nation, like this US independent news channel, who do some good stuff, right? It's like they're kind of like a US GB News, and not GB News in independent. But it's kind of like that, right? News Nation. They do like they're getting on fringe stuff as well, and they are all in on the UAP story, all in. And they do post like bits and bobs. And here's one here. So, News Nation Media Service reports seeing Federal Aviation Authority documents confirming numerous encounters with strange craft. One had reportedly struck the perspex canopy of an F-16 fighter, causing the aircraft to be grounded for repairs. Does anybody out here like the story of UFOs and UAPs? Because I do love it. I love it. In fact, last week I shared the channel of one of my pals who's got a massive account on TikTok. He's doing a TikTok live at 8 o'clock about UFOs and UAPs. He's got like 250,000 followers. He's asked us to jump in on the live stream and chat. So depending on how long that runs and how long we run, I might jump in on there and have a bit of a UAP UFO chat. That would be dope, wouldn't it? That would be dope. Me. They were all in, right? They're proper all in. Like they're studying it. Every single tiny little news story that comes out, they're all over it. They're doing like they've created a crew, like a community around it in the UK. Like they send letters to the Ministry of Defence. They're doing all of that, and I'm kind of in on the fringe of it. And he's such a great dude, and I do love the subject. I might get on that. I mean, I'll be totally the least qualified person ever, right? Look into quantum physics? No. I'm going to say no. Oh, UFO folk, that is. I don't know. Like, it's such a big, massive, insane subject. Like, because when you get into UFOs, UAPs, right, and you're thinking about like, what could they be? If it's just like light orbs and all that kind of stuff, it could range from being like angels and demons, creatures from different universe, like galaxies, to our future selves come back. Like, and it gets poo-pooed, obviously, by like scientists, but scientists who don't have like a full, to your point, right, to quantum physics, they don't have an understanding of it. They don't understand how things work. Like, they know how the big things work, but they don't know how the little things work, and the little things make up the big things. So like, when they're like all like kind of like in mass belief of what's possible and what's not possible, like, it's built on a foundation of lies, really. Like, I'm big on like supporting like the science, like the fact, but part of that fact is you don't know stuff, and when you have people who think like, it's like not like any chance, you don't know it. Anyway, that was a UAP versus an F-16. I'm more shocked by unidentified Tottenham wins. Do you know what, Mark? Like, I watched the Europa League final, right? So Man U Spurs, and Man U have been getting like really shit on. Like, they've been getting, they were shit. I don't know whether I watched a totally different game, but like, Man U were the only game there to play football and have a go. I didn't see Spurs do anything other than score the goal. They did nothing. Like, nothing. If football was played on, was judged on effort rather than goals, so for like a UFC, guess the end, right? Guess the end. Like, who's the best? Right, if it's a UFC fight, it's the one who's been throwing the punches, landing punches and elbows, not a dude who's just been like that old like for 15 minutes. You didn't win. Spurs won by just like cowering and sitting back. Unless I'm totally wrong. Like, but I've seen loads of stuff about Man U being shit, they're terrible, and they're not like what Man U were when I was a kid. For Man U, can you remember, Mark, do you like football or not? Or am I talking to nobody here? They are about 14th in the table, like. If I'm talking to nobody, then fine, I'll move straight on to the next subject after UFOs colliding with F-16s. Right? But like, Man U, I remember Man U when they had like Andrea Kanchelskis on the right wing, Giggsy, they had Paul Parker and Steve Bruce. I remember that Man U team. They were really, really good. Like, really good. And Man U of 99, that's when you had like Nicky Butt and Beckham and all that lot. The Nevilles. Remember all that? They were really, really good. Anyway, this ain't a sports show, guys. What went down ain't about sport. Oh, it did go down though. But I don't understand how like Spurs are these like mega champions when they were shit. They just sat. Like, and I know it's football, right? And goals are what it's about. You can't criticise Man U for being shit, but like it was just all Man U. Like the whole thing was Man U. That was it. It was just Man U. Yeah, this is a really weird one. This, right, is where in Greece, a woman, right, took a photograph of her husband's coffee cup. Now, this is real coffee, right? This is real coffee. So, like coffee grounds, down on the bottom, like tea leaves. She took a photo of the coffee cup, and then she posted the photo on ChatGPT, and she asked ChatGPT to read the coffee mug shavings. Now, ChatGPT came back and said, well, your husband is having an affair with a woman whose name begins with E. And she just totally believed it. She was like, I totally believe this. And 3 days later, right, she filed for divorce. And he was like, "Oh, this is just a phase," because she's all in on like these things, like the like spiritual and signs and all that. She's all in. Like he's not having an affair. He's not cheating. Like ChatGPT has read coffee grounds and said, "Oh, he's having an affair." And what happened was she actually went through with it. This is like just happened. So she ended up actually divorced him. Because ChatGPT read his coffee grounds and said he was having an affair. And he's just like, what? Now, I think he's probably, to be fair to him, I think he's well shot. Because if it wasn't going to be ChatGPT misreading coffee grounds, it would be, I don't know, a squirrel whispered something to her. It would be something. She was done with him before. I could cut her eye. Of course she was. But I think she's crazy. That's a point. I think she's crazy as well, Kaz. Don't get rid of the crazy. Right, I'm going to go do a break in a second, right? And we'll come back, and What Went Down will continue. And guys, if you're watching this as What Went Down is a video, yeah? Just remember that I made a mistake at the beginning. She was done with him. Oh my god, that's insane. He has had a lucky escape. Well, they got kids. But she's like all in version. Right, we'll do one more story, then it'll be a break. We'll come back. We've got a few more, and we're going to cover off some of the stuff that I've been doing this week. Then we move into Jeezo, bro. See, does this feel slicker? Right, does this feel slicker? I'm not going to do that one. Right, I'm going to do this one instead. There's one I was going to do. I'm not going to do it though. I'll do it when I come back. This is terrifying. Shall I leave on a terrifying one? I am actually. So I called this one Ming Roof. Minging in where I am means like bad, but this is a Ming dynasty roof tiles of historic Ming dynasty drum tower collapse in China. This is terrifying. Did you see it? Do you see this? Oh, I mean, it's like, you can see all the strollers. See all the strollers? You can see the mums with the pushing strollers away quickly. Wild, isn't it? Was he married to my ex? That's the kind of shit she would have come up with. Absolute cuckoo. Retreat! That is a wild one, isn't it? Really, really is a wild one. That happened as well. I don't want to bring this down with like the Mexican ship and the Ming dynasty roof, but they were big stories this week. That's the kind of the main news. Right, we're going to do a break. We're going to come back, right, and we're going to talk about Bonnie Blue, and then I've got to talk about Poirers Cousin, a movie called Jerusalem. Right. Walk around in New York City. Maybe it's a bit ride along. Oh, and Guy Fieri. We're going to talk about him. And then we're moving to Jeezo, bro. So, I don't think... You might see this video, you might not have. This is a one I've done this week. This is our first break. This is time to go for a drink, get a wee. Yeah, come back. This will be like 2.5 minutes. Right, here we go. AI content is exploding. It is absolutely exploding across everything you watch. If you're watching YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, X, wherever you're consuming content, right, AI is just absolutely pumping out. And that's because like AI is becoming great. It's becoming really, really, really good. And it's becoming super, super accessible because it's cheap and it's easy to use. So you're seeing loads of video content, tons and tons and tons of video content. You're seeing loads and loads of imagery, which is AI based. And I wouldn't be surprised, right, if a load of like text is AI based as well, like you get on X. Now, that's all good, it's got its place, right? But what I think people are going to revert to wanting actual humans. I've coined that, right? I've coined actual humans. So versus AI. I think that what people really want, right, to a certain degree, is that They want a feeling of a connection, a feeling of authenticity. I think a feeling of like joining a community, being seen, being heard, being involved. And I think there'll be a renaissance, right, of real people, not hiding behind AI and the no face videos and all that kind of jazz. Like people actually just creating just normal content like people used to, like blogs and vlogs and all that kind of jazz. I think there'll be a massive renaissance of that because people will seek out. They'll become really tired of the fake stuff that AI pushes at you. The criticism of Instagram is that, you know what, like people, Instagram's super fake, right? We all know that. It's a snippet of somebody's life, or it's artificially created to show somebody in the best possible light. And then people get drawn in and they compare themselves and all that kind of jazz. Instagram's like a glossy magazine, isn't it? Now, AI is going to be replacing that. AI is going to be doing all of that, and that's all you'll see is this like fakery, if that makes sense. I think people will revert back and want to connect deeply. That's the real value of the internet, and that's the real value of social media, is people being able to connect one-on-one, human to human, actual humans or authentic humans. That's what I reckon. Anyway, yeah, I'm doing it. I ain't using AI. I'm just being me, just spitballing on a snowball mic, on a phone, chatting to you about my thoughts. That's it. That's as as you're going to get. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think that there will be the tide turn and will real people make a comeback? Kind of like I just faded off. I don't know if you watched that once or twice, I'm not too sure, apologies, but we're back with What Went Down. What went down? Mate, she accused me of flirting for holding a door open for a woman. Jeezo. That sounds like blatant flirting to me though. We gonna drink here too, says Free Cars. And the best of it is, it was an automatic door in Sainsbury's. For fuck's sake. Sounds like you're better off without, mate. But you wouldn't believe some of the crap she came out with. Right, so we've got some man bonding going on there. We've got Richie and Mark bonding. I like it, right? Over the terrible actions of a woman. Good stuff. Right. We're off. Is anybody watching on what you call it? What's it called again? Kick. Any Kick people up there? If you're watching on Kick, give us a shout. If you're watching on X, chip in. But we're going to go to the next one. So, that was the Ming Dynasty one. Oh, here. Fucking hell. I've seen this. Have you seen this? Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue. There's neat audio on it. Oh, there is a bit. So, I don't believe this to be real, right? I think this is a fake police car, fake police officers doing a stunt with Bonnie Blue for some reason, right? So what was she arrested for? I don't think she was, right? I don't think she has been arrested. Because there's other videos of like different locations with the same car and the same police officers like arresting her. So it's kind of like let's get the thing on. It's kind of like a PR thing. What do they say? They say that the only thing worse about being talked about is not being talked about. Now, when you're an adult entertainment star like she is, and you've been run through by 1,000 dudes, and that's like that's your watermark, right? 1,000 dudes in a day run through, like then what? And you've got your money, right? You've got your fame, you've got your money. I even saw her the other week getting a blue Ferrari and all that. Like, what do you do next? Like, what do you do next to keep that going? Yo, it's me, Basti. Like, what do you do? Like, now, the comments on the video about this video, right? Look, hey, you've been arrested. My comments, like, right, she's been arrested in a school having sex with children. No, that's like wild. Like, what? What are people seeing? That's absolutely wild. Like a wild accusation to see it. But because of her like her history and what people think of her, they think that's valid. But this is meant to be just like some kind of stunt, I think. But you know what I did think about it? With it being some kind of stunt, I thought like, well, like how can you have like a police car with people with police uniforms on? I assume like I've been doing the TV show. What was that TV show called? Can you remember that TV show? The Bill. Can you remember the Bill? Like I've been making the Bill. Then you need to be able to have police cars and police uniforms. But if you're not doing the Bill, then I don't think you should be allowed to do it. Should you? It's a bit weird, isn't it? We got it's can't stand her. I was shocked she's 26. I can't stand her, right? I think she sold her soul. And I think it's she'll regret as she matures and she realises that it's not just about fame and fortune. I think she realises that, like, you know, you got a soul to preserve. Like, I think that's the thing. Luna, she was certainly a control freak. Lost so many female friends to her. Jeezo, I won't go there, but I don't really have a problem with what she's doing. I lost male friendships. You're right, and it's insecure. I'm so loyal. My ex was a cheat. Cleaning his own tricks. Oh my good god. Right then. Sorry to hear about that, Luna. But I think you're doing well now, aren't you? You're doing good now. Diddy, his former assistant, right, David James, testifies that Puff allegedly took drugs every day, including Obama-shaped ecstasy pills. And look, that does look like Obama, doesn't it? Some like Obamas. The Diddy thing is wild. Diddy is like kind of not even. Yes, he definitely did. There's no Diddy. He did, but the Diddy trials are wild. Did you see? I only seen this today, right? I didn't even know who they are. But there's a guy called Young Thug. There's a guy called Young Thug who I end up listening to a couple of his tunes. He's actually quite decent, to be fair to him. It's called somebody who was testifying against Diddy a rat. Somebody Scooby or something like that. Tubi or Scooby. I don't know what it is, I forget. Right. But somebody's came out and testified that Diddy was a control freak. He was mega aggressive. He blew up one of his cars. He done all that. And a guy called Young Thug came out and was calling him. He said, "Whoa, you're a rat against Diddy." I think, who the fuck defends like a sex trafficking pedo? Like, who does that? Kid Cudi, that's it. That's right. Who defends like a Diddy or an Epstein? That is wild. Wild. The Diddy thing, I'm expecting that for heads to roll off the bat of Diddy. It seems super damning. And there's got to be some big names attached to it. But yeah, Diddy and his Obama-shaped ecstasy pills. Pretty decent. I didn't even have that on my list to talk about. Oh, you're following the trial? Yeah. You're following the trial. You'll have to tell us then. You'll have to tell us what's going on. Right then. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what is Dustin Poirers' cousin. Bunny Blue. We'll talk about Bunny Blue. So, Poirers, have you seen this one? Dustin Poirier. So, Dustin Poirier's a UFC. Was he a champion? I don't think he got to champion. Did Poirier make it to be a champion? If not, he was like he'll have been like a number 1, number 2 contender. He probably had the kind of the bad motherfucker belt, like that kind of thing. He's a hard, tough dude. He had some good fights with Conor McGregor, actually. I think, didn't he? I think he had a couple of good fights with Conor McGregor. I think he beat Conor McGregor twice. This is where the action is, Boss T. This is apparently his cousin, and his cousin just like kicking about in a restaurant and this happens, and watch. Oh! That is some move, and then a hook comes in and bang! Watch it. I mean, it's like he's training, kicks right in. I mean, he gets knocked to the ground because he's not expecting it. He kind of like a couple of like scruffy ones, and then this bang! Like right on the button, right on the button. There. Watch that again. Look at that. Moves under, bang! Jeezo! What a move! Bang! That is Dustin Poirers' cousin. How are we doing? Are we all still hanging in there? Are we all still in there? Everybody is making their way over to YouTube, migrating to YouTube. That's good. And thank you for Mark, Luna, Boss T for chatting along with me. Richie, you're there as well. Thank you. Makes all the difference, right? What I'm trying to do here is like I'm going to try and make. I think I said this before actually. I think Mark, I think I said this and I think you might have liked it. I'm going to try to make these 2 hours like the best 2 hours possible, and like forget about like all the other stuff during the week when it comes to like posting stuff and like trying to do videos and all that. It's going to be just about these 2 hours. Now I need to drink less. Definitely need to drink a lot less, right? And I need to plan a lot more. But I think in 2 years' time, when it's like Jeezo 100, right? And I'm using this content to clip it to make videos for what went down in Jeezo, bro. You know, I've got there's a thing in my head, right? That I feel as if it's going to work. And you guys being here and helping us and chatting to us each week makes like a massive difference. If I was doing this alone, I wouldn't be as I wouldn't be as enthused about what the future may be. So thank you. So this is all in your hands, right? So don't ever give up on me. If you give up on me, it's you're a bad person. So each week I expect Mark, Richie, Boss T, be here. Matthew Butterfield. I know he's not feeling well. You better be here, pal. Luna, thank you for being here. Kaz, thank you for being here. I'll not put such pressure on ladies, but the boys better be here. Help my shit out. Help us out. Right, so that was Dustin Poirers' cousin. How wild's that? Runs in the family. I mean, if your cousin is Dustin Poirier, you will feel like, well, fuck, you know, I best I take a boxing class. I best do something. Right, check this out, right? A new thing I'm going to do. I've always got new stuff, right? But for the Jeezo Bro, the second half of the show. Jeezo Bro, second half of the show. Boss T, can we make a track out of that, please? I'll do that one more time. I'll do it nice and clean. And then let's make a track of that. Jeezo Bro, second half of the show. Jeezo Bro, second half of the show. Right, Boss T, next Friday, can you have a track built around that, please? Thank you very much. Take that off. Oh, sorry, I'm a dick. I am a dick. Always hitting him from the 2-pack days. Oh shit, there's loads of other coming to you as well. Always hitting him from the 2-pack days. Oh, that'd be Diddy. I'm not scrolled down. You enjoyed that punch way too much, Cole. I did enjoy that punch. It was a good punch. Lord, into house. Yeah, you were here. Good. Oh, no, thank you, Captain. We love a call. Good. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Guy Fieri. I've got it on screen. So he does drivers. No, he does diners, drive-ins, and dives. What's here? He does diners, drive-ins, and dives. That's what Triple D he calls it. Triple D. Now, he's all right in it. He's a bit of a. No, he's not like a twat. Actually, he's good. I like him. He was on Joe Rogan. Oh, that's it. Oh, the new thing I'm going to do. Jeez, oh. The new segment. Yeah, I'm going to advertise a new segment. Mix it with Bloody Bastard. That took off a bit, that. After when India and Pakistan went to war, Boss T's bloody bastard track took off. Yeah, silver linings, innit? Silver linings. Yes, there's 2 mega nuclear powers going to war, but fucking Boss T's track took right off. Yeah, I should clip that shit. That might get us in trouble, actually. I feel that's probably one of those things that gets us in trouble, isn't it? I'll not clip that. Was I saying? What was the last thing? Guy Fieri. I don't know what was, but Guy Fieri, right? I don't know what my train of thought was, but Guy Fieri, Triple D. Oh wait, I had a thought. Oh, that was it. Reco Men's. Reco Men's is a new thing I'm going to do. So I love a podcast, right? I'll come back, Guy Fieri, don't worry. I love a podcast, and I listen to Joe Rogan, Theo Von, Tucker, Sean Ryan. I listen to a bit of Russell Brand stuff. Who else do I listen to? Chris Willix. Well, Chris Will X is the thing. It's Chris Williamson. He's a local lad, actually. I listen to loads, right? RP Strength, Huberman. I listen to loads. And each podcast's like 2-3 hours long. And they're getting pumped out every single week. Now, I don't watch telly. I do not watch the TV unless it's sport. So that's like a weekend. It's like motorsport and like fighting. That's what I watch. I don't watch nothing else. I don't watch telly at all. As you've heard, a little bit of football, and that's it. And podcasts, but visual podcasts like Joe Rogan when you watch a show. But there's so much going on. Like, we need to be able to hone into what's the good things. Now, all I do is watch the podcasts. So what I'm going to do is, right, Mobland is, yes, I'll give you Mobland. That's a tip, but I haven't got it. It's on Paramount Plus, and it looks amazing. It's Tom Hardy. If it wasn't Tom Hardy, I bet it wouldn't be good. Right? I've only just seen I've been filtered to top messages, and there's an option for all messages. Don't know what that means, but well done, Mark. Be proud, man. So what I want to do is a thing called Recommends, right? And this is going to be I'm going to recommend which podcasts to watch, because like I say, there's each week there'll be 10 or 15 really good banging podcasts, like 2-3 hours each. There ain't enough time to go through it, but I do, because I'll have them on in the car, doing weights, working. I'll get through a lot of them, right? Kaz says it's the best thing I've ever seen. She's talking Mobland. For a moment, I thought you meant this show. That's a shame. I thought you meant this show, but you mean Mobland, don't you? Guy Ritchie's involved with Mobland. It's been great. Aye, Guy Ritchie. It is Guy Ritchie. So, recommends. Anyway, thing I would recommend is Joe Rogan with Guy Fieri. So for diners, drive-ins, and dives, is that guy. He's a bit awestruck with being in front of Joe. He's a bit starstruck, to be fair. He wants it to go on forever. He never wants to end. But he comes across well. The Guy Ritchie. But Guy Fieri comes across really, really well. So the new section of Recommends, right, it's this kind of shit that's going to feature. Guy Fieri's good. I liked him. I thought he was really, really good. Alright then. Guy Fieri's done. Jeezo, honestly, wait to see this one. Fucking hell. I mean, this could be AI. And that's what my comment is, right? This could be AI. We're gonna go to the screen here. This ain't AI, by the way. It could be.
Oh my goodness. Excuse you.
You don't know her?
I thought you knew her.
No.
They ain't your best friend or some
I
shit?
don't know her.
The fuck was that? My boxes.
That does look like AI, doesn't it?
Get out the way.
Oh my goodness. Excuse you.
You don't know her?
I thought you knew her.
No.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, oh, Kath! Evening, Colin. Sorry, had to go to my dad just in. Thank you for being here, Kath. Thank you very much. Everybody's in on YouTube's the usual hangout spot. I've got some hangout chat to see as well, actually. I have got a bit of hangout chat to talk about. The community on X isn't very good, right? Boss T, you have posted a couple of things over the last 24, 48 hours, so thank you very much. But the community element of that is not really that good. I've done a load of communities in the past on X. They just don't take off. So what I'm thinking of, I've actually done it, is I've created a Discord server. So Discord is like just chat, ongoing chat with the people in the group. So I've created a Discord server, and I will share it when I'm ready. Right, I will share it when I'm ready. Got you on YouTube, big TV, and on here too. Kat is got me on big screen and chatting. Dig it. Thank you so much, Kat. Thank you. Now this could well have been AI. It's not. It's like, I can't remember what that girl's called, but this looks like AI. So AI is at the point, right, where it's now definitely a kind of like looks like, but you think like, fuck, is this AI or not? Before it's like, the AI is like, is this real? Now it's like, is this AI? Like, she looks AI is out.
Oh my goodness. Excuse you.
You don't know her?
She looks super AI. Oh, Boss T is on Discord here. Good. I'll have to get you in then, mate. I'll have to get you in. I'll get you in on it. Yeah. Last Saturday afternoon. Saturday afternoons for me quite like a lazy period. And it's the way I like it. What do you do on a Saturday afternoon? What do you guys do on Saturday afternoons? For me, it's like quite quiet. Like between 2 and 5 is like real super quiet. My kids just go to their rooms and play the games and just like don't bother us. But Saturday, it's like on Sunday be all sport, but it's a Saturday, so I kind of tend to just like lie back and watch a shit movie, right? Mark, you're on Discord as well. Nice. Oh, well, I'll throw out the Discord link. That'd be great. Yeah, we'll build the community on Discord, and I'll cancel the one off of X. Usually Doug Caring, but this weekend I'm Cat Caring. Cats must be the easiest thing. At a wedding tomorrow, either out somewhere or relaxed on a Saturday afternoon. I'm on a Saturday afternoon. I tend to be chilling. You're at a wedding. So I chill out sometimes, right? And I just put on a movie. And I always put on a movie that I don't really want to watch, because my thinking is that if I just like drift and I close my eyes, it doesn't matter, because I never really wanted to watch it anyway. I'd never put a movie on I want to watch. It's always the one I don't want to watch that's probably boring enough for me to sleep through, but interesting enough to keep me attention if I can't fall asleep. It's hard to explain my logic about a Saturday afternoon TV or movie. But I selected this because, like, look at it. Jerusalem. So the Z I thought was like zombies and monsters. If you look in the background, right, you can see a massive, gigantic like, monster horror show, right? And I watched it, and it was like a 1.5 hour movie, and I watched it for an hour and a quarter, and like nothing had happened. Like people were running around and screaming, but there was no monster. Nobody got killed or anything. It was like just so shit. I was like, what on earth? I couldn't believe it. What a shit movie. Jerusalem. It's a shame as well, because that could have been good. This, I'm sure I shared this last week, right? Jerusalem. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Here, man, I'm taking shit off now. Look at this. I'm taking things off. I'm getting serious, guys. Getting real serious with this shit. Campus Queen. I think I shared this last week, but because obviously I have a few liquid delicacies, I forget what I've shared. I'm sure I shared this last week, but I ain't stopping to share it again. Here we go. This is a lady who is in campus in America, who is pushing for sobriety. Yeah, because this is the peril. If you drink, if you get a woman drunk, right? This is what happens. This is what happens. Anyway, guys, you tell me. Kat, Luna, Kaz. Is this what happens if you have too many martinis? Tell me which... Actually, ladies, right? This is important. Science. This is a scientific study. Ladies, tell me which drink do you agree with her? Which number of drinks do you agree with this lady?
If you buy her one margarita, she will spread her legs. If you buy her 2 margaritas, she will pounce right on your penis. After 3 margaritas, she will grab your penis and put it in her mouth. 4 margaritas. 4. She will grab your penis and ram it right up her anus.
What happens after that?
2, 3, 4, 5. She will strap it on and peg you. If you
I'm pretty sure I played that last week, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Because I remember doing the chugging. I'm sure I did. But ladies, right? So great, you're there, right? So Kaz, Kat, Luna, you're all there. You just quickly said stop, wow, and a smiley face. You're there. Which of those margarita numbers would you agree with? Do you agree with margarita number 1, which is? Let me just go. Where's the margarita one? Tell me which ones you agree with. Do you agree with a first margarita? Because the first margarita, right? Which ones? Which ones is it?
You buy her 1 margarita,
Oh, 1 margarita spreads your legs.
she will
Right.
spread her.
2 margaritas.
If you buy her
2,
margaritas,
right?
she will pounce right on.
She pounces right on your penis for 2. Guys, 2 margaritas. Does that make you do that? 3 margaritas. She grabs your penis and puts it in her mouth. Are you a 3 margarita girl? Or 4 is up in the anus. And then 5, if you have 5 margaritas, are you likely to beg a guy? Cars with 5. 2 for 1 here, says Boss T. Jeezo. Who thought you could have gotten material out of that, huh? Fucking no. Campus Queen. I think I might have shared that last week, right? I've lined up some margaritas, ladies, says Mark. Mark's lined up the margaritas. What the fuck else have we got? Drill bum guy. This is what we haven't covered. We haven't covered drill bum guy. Wish this was EI. Oh, we've done wish this was EI. Ride along. Walk around New York City. That's what we've not done. Right, we're going to go for another break. We'll come back and we'll finish off those 2. And then we'll move over to Jeezo Bro. Right. Now, this is a new video I've done. Done this video, right, for Gen Xers. For gamers as well. Who are you gamers? So this is for Gen X gamers. This video. And it's a good one. I like it, right? I had a couple of beers. So I'm wearing a vest in it. So the judges, right, just wearing a vest. But I put a bit of effort into the post production side of it. I put quite a bit of effort in post production actually. Right, here we go. Right, here's a really, really good one for Gen X gamers. Now, I was a massive gamer, big gamer through the 80s and the 90s and beyond, right? In the 90s, when the Super Nintendo came out, I was like massively, and me and my pals were all in. And the big mega game in the 90s for us was Street Fighter 2. We would spend like every single night, like hours and hours, all night, every night, and my pals playing Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo. And it retailed, when it first came out, Street Fighter 2 retailed at £90. And this was in like 93. So £90 in 1993 is like £1 billion now, right? Wild. Street Fighter 2 was massive. Obviously Mortal Kombat was big. Mario Kart, that was a huge one. There was some big games, right? Where now we have Grand Theft Auto, which is like the king of the games. But in those days we also had some big games that people were attached to. What was your big game? What game in the 90s, this is like Gen X's, what game in the 90s on Mega Drives, on Super Nintendos, was your big game for you and your pals? Maybe Sonic. Sonic would have been a massive one in the 90s. What else? Remember the Amiga? I used to have an Amiga. On the Amiga, can you remember James Pond? James Pond was like the Amiga's attempt at doing like a Mario of a Sonic. James Pond was like a fish dude. Who remembers that, James Pond? That was really cool actually. Who remembers James Pond? Anyway, regardless of that, what was your big game in the 90s? Like I say, Street Fighter 2 dominated our life. Mortal Kombat was a big one. Mario Kart. And as I said, James Pond. What was yours? Let me know in the comments. That would be super great. Peace. What do you think of that? Chun-Li and Street Fighter plays Sonic and Mario Kart, still play them. Mario Kart's really good. Love Street Fighter 2, was mad, man. Wild on Street Fighter 2. We used to spend like every night, like hours and hours a day. Every night. Street Fighter 2, and it would get like really like competitive. Worms. Whoa. I remember Worms, but I can't think of what it was. Lemons. I remember Lemons, but I can remember the word Worms, but I can't remember what the game was. What was Worms? What was it? Lemons was really good. I love Lemons. Ken and Ryu, defo. I just do those. Good entry level characters, but awesome. Totally awesome. Right, check this out, right. Old couple. Dig an older couple. Right. Gets a drill. That is that one of the best ever jokes to pull? Oh yeah, I don't know. Am I just? Am I a child? Am I a man child? I'm not sure whether I might be a man child, but I think that's a funny one. I really do think it's a funny one. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being here. Right, that was Drill Bum Guy. That's what I call that one, Drill Bum Guy. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try to clip this in this section here, right, in about a 20-minute thing, and post it as a video, like its own video, and see if we can get people in that way. That's what we're going to do. Right then. There's that. Is there anything else I want to show? The last thing I wanted to say about this week, which I've learned, right, is is this. So I've got a TikTok account, and I post what I post on TikTok is just what I've posted elsewhere. But I should have a separate kind of like TikTok thing, because I know I can get quite big on there for like UFOs and cryptids, because I did before, right? And as I said, my pal's out there, right? He's streaming at night. He wants us to jump in with like, you'll have hundreds and hundreds of views, so that'd be cool. But on TikTok, there's like a bit of a culture, live stream culture of people just like in their hometowns, in nightclubs, just like everyday things in the US, and they just stream it. And there's this guy I followed here, right? Who this was I got up on Saturday morning, so this is like Friday night in New York, and he was just like streaming, just like walking around like New York. He went to a few shops and all that and bought some stuff, and I just went back home. I was like, yeah, fuck, that's really good. Like so good. I really digged it. It was like proper. I don't know. I just feel like connected. You think that sometimes like the internet, right, is a bit of a shit, because like there's so much like negativity on it. I hate, but it depends on your platform. So like Instagram, do a walk around Sunderland. Oh, it's a fella did it. So Mark, do you know that lad? There's a lad, a Scouse lad actually, who's got a channel where he just does walkarounds in not streaming, but he does it as a video. Like all the towns in the UK. He'd done Sunderland recently. I was like, oh fuck, I was embarrassed. Like the people were just genuine, normal, nice people, but they were like Mackhams like myself, right? But I should do a walk around. Billy Moore, that's him, Billy Moore. He's really good. He done Newcastle recently, and he was here. He done Sunderland. I think he might have done Durham as well. Now Durham's like a lovely, beautiful, like ancient, like cathedral city with a river and all that shit. But he came Sunderland. He's done everywhere. Bournemouth, he's done everywhere. He's really good, Billy Moore. That's right. That's who he is. Right. That is it then for what went down this week. That's all me what went down stuff. That's been this week. Next we got Jeezo Bro. Jeezo Bro, welcome. Welcome to Jeezo Bro. This week we look at X's. We look at who the fuck did I wrote down there? I can't even read me on writing. Jeezo and Instagram shit. Jeezo Bro. What I'll do in the future when I'm not had so much to drink, and this is much better and more professional, I'll clip Jeezo Bro into a video as well, and I'll post that. See how this could all become like a thing. Like, yeah, do you get it? Gone a bit trailer trash. Who, me? I am. Do you know what? If I could be anything, I'd be a redneck. If I could be reincarnated, I definitely have like redneck about us, because there's a YouTube channel called Rednecks with Paychecks. So these are like rednecks who are going out in the swamp, drinking beer and getting like monster trucks and stuff, and like it's like it's like a party, and they're just having big parties out. Like, and I'm like, you know what? That's my people. Call's gonna be smashed by 2045. It'll be an early one again, gang. It'll not be what time I've got. Nah, half an hour now. I'm good, man. Didn't you worry? I'm good. I'm pushing on. Oh, Richie, Jura. Don't know that he sent us a link to Jura for Amazon for 30 quid. It's actually on a special today in Asda for £22.50p. That's where you'll find the cheapest Jura is in Asda currently. Right then, so for Jeezo Bro, check this one out. X's. Do you know what? Last week, I done like an account review. If something I was really enjoying, it was Fess Hall. And I think a couple of you said, like, oh yeah, I follow Fess Hall and it's really good, it's cool, and I dig it. Now, I came across Fess Hall and I was doing Fess Hall for a week. And I probably commented on half of the things that were posted. And I was replying as if I was replying to the post. And it was doing really good. I was getting like hundreds of thousands of views, loads of likes, loads of comments. It was like doing really well, like for that account. And then it went quiet. I was like, well, why has it gone quiet? And then I looked last Saturday and he's fucking blocked us. Like Fess Hall, right, has blocked us. I was like, what the fuck? And I thought, alright, you know what? Like, a good segment would be X's. So like X accounts, like who are just like dicks. Now, I don't know why he's blocked us. I've not done anything wrong. If anything, I was adding to his community, into his numbers, into the engagement. So I don't understand it. Honestly, my ego, right, says like, oh yeah, listen, he wasn't happy because you're so cool, right? That's my ego, says. But I didn't do anything other. Fess Hall is an arsehole. I was like, what? Why would you do that? Now, Fess Hall doesn't respond, doesn't comment to anything that is posted, ever. So they post the confessions, but then doesn't respond. And actually, when I started looking into it, there's a lot of criticisms about Fess Hall, allegedly, right, not even having proper confessions, just making them up. So that was an allegation thrown against Fess Hall. But I thought, you know what? Like last week, I was like all about it. Like, oh, this is great, this. And then like, oh no, like blocked. So yeah, X's is Fess Hall is a dick, total little dick. But I found another one this week who's good. And I reached out to that dude. And that dude has 4 million views, and it's out of context humans, right? So we're gonna look through a few of the out of context humans. 4 million followers, right? 4 million followers. I got in touch with this dude, right? And he was like, aye, that's cool. Like, just do what you want. So, I dig it. Top of the shop, a man saves a woman from a train. To be fair, right? To be fair. And that looks really good. She would have crossed there in time. Look at this. She was already across. Look where the train is. The pace. Look at the pace. The pace of which she's moving across this track. Like, she would have made that so easy. She would have made that so easy. Is that he? I don't know if that's is he a hero? Or is he just assaulted her? She would have totally made that. Like, totally made it. She's nearly there. I think he's assaulted her. What say you? You're welcome, Timothy. Why did you get diarrhea? Thanks for the dinner. Alright, good old. Right, ask me dad why he doesn't use the microwave to warm the sausage roll, but apparently it's not the same and there's an art to it. So here we are. Oh my god, Greg's is back. Honestly, Greg's is the thing. Shares. Can you get shares in Greg's? Because like, I know you might want to put your shares in like Tesla because he's going to put robots on Mars, right? Bitcoin. Yeah, Boss T. Bitcoin's doing well, isn't it, dude? That's came back. I think I've got a Bitcoin bit coming up. You know what? Greg's are taking big action, right, to stop the stealing. And they've got Undercover Greg's, the new TV show that's coming out. I think shares in Greg's could go through the roof because of a brand new TV show called Undercover Greg's. I like it. I like it. Ah, do you know this person? Who knows who this is? Well, actually, it says there, Sophie Rains. Do you know who Sophie Rain is? Now, she is the opposite of Bouncy Blue, Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue got run through by 1,000 dudes. Is that a line? Bonnie Blue. Yeah. I'm writing a country track at the minute. Right. Bonnie Blue. got run through by 1,000 dudes. I think that's a line, right? Bonnie Blue got run through by 1,000 dudes. I think that's a line from the new country track. Bonnie Blue, Bouncy Blue, Bonnie Blue. Because my other one was like me other one was me balls are full and me stomach's empty. I need to get me some whiskey, baby. I wrote that down as a line. Yeah. So I've got a few lines now. So I've got that one. My balls are full, my belly's empty. I need to get me some whiskey, baby. And now I've got Bonnie Blue got run through by 1,000 dudes. Yeah, man, this shit's running. This is just fucking writing itself. This track is running. Anyway, I think she's the opposite. So Sophie Ryan, she's got $72 million, right, from OnlyFans, but she's still a virgin. I think she's like 20-year-old, 21 or something like that. But she's done the opposite. So she's made much more money than Bonnie Blue, who got run through by 1,000 dudes, right, by not doing it. Boss T's shit in his head. Here, that's a Boeing 747. This is a Boeing 747. I dig it. Two guys cook hot dogs Indian style. Have you ever seen Indian dishes? If you've ever seen any street food in India, right, you'll know what they're trying to achieve there. The Indian street food is wild. Wild, wild, wild. Bonnie Blue got run through by 1,000 dudes and all their crew. She was full, but took it all, left over socks and loads of. Bonnie Blue got run through by 1,000 dudes and all their crew. I like that bit, that's good. She was full, but took it all. Left over socks and loads of. I'm supposed to fill in the blank. Full. But I can't because I'm too hyper. But I do like that second line, mate. And all their crew. And all their crew. I'm going to write that, man. I'm going to write this as a track. Boss T is going to obviously do all the editing. We'll put some AI across it. And then we'll get 100 views. You know how we roll. You know how we roll. But thank you so much for being here, guys. Seriously, do appreciate it. I think the track will elevate us quite bigly. I think doing the country track, that'll get us quite bigly there. Do you see? Fucking Trump. It got the South African president over Prime Minister president. And he starts fucking showing videos of genocide. I tell you what, Trump is wild. Wild, 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 man. Chimp reacts to man's prosthetic leg. Doesn't like it. Does not like it. The Spurs fan went to work dressed in a full Tottenham kit to surprise his boss, who was a Manchester United fan. Oh, the Champions League.
Turn around to me.
The Champions League tune playing.
Champions.
Honestly, Spurs, man. Spurs were shit, to be fair. They were so shit. It's wild that they got through. Did you learn that the Swedish word for speed is fart? Fart? Max fart 5. Fart control. Oh, that's a good one. Like that. Must be a 10 out of 10 poop. Imagine taking a shit there. Oh, look at that. I they've got a thing there. Do you know what? I think Richie's right. I think I'm going to run out of steam. I feel the steam running out of us. Richie's right. Me at 6 AM. You're allowed to sleep for 15 more minutes. Me at 6 AM. Eh? Do you get that? Do you get that? Bangladesh, that. I saw that earlier. The Bangladeshi trains are wild. Absolutely wild. All the Indian ones are. It's fucking mad, isn't it? Like, you design trains to hold so many passengers, and then you put double or triple the passengers on that same train. It ain't gonna work. There she is again. And we've seen this before. I'm sure we've seen this before. The physics of this. I'm sure we have. Oh, this dude's just owning it, isn't he? Owning it. He's a champ, that guy. Absolute champ. What's a scam that's so normalised that when we don't even realise it's a scam anymore? The buses were like that train in Dominican Republic. Oh, you've been in Dominican, have you? What's a scam that's so normalised that's a scam anymore? I'll tell you what one is what's wild is in the US, right? They've got Doge. So you got Elon and his boys, right? Are out there in Dogeland, and they're pulling out like $1 billion a year, billionaire, 20 billion a year. I watched one today, right? Which was in the US. It was on for 8.5 minutes, and I watched the full video. And it was like in Congress, where the Department of Energy had spent 96 billion billion in the US between the 76 days of Trump being voted as president to Trump being in. It was 76 days. And in that period, the Department of Energy spent 96 billion, which is more than they spent in the 15 years beforehand. So 15 years, less than 96 billion. The 76 days when Trump was voted in and got in, they spent something 96, 96, I can't remember what it was, billion, right? And they had no reason for it. They were just giving money to companies who would just like put anything forward. Like, the level of corruption is absolutely insane. And Doge finds all this and it gets out, but like nobody seems to get in jail for anything, do they? Like, nobody ever seems to like. So is anyone going to jail for this shit, or like? You can go to jail for a tweet in the UK, right? In the UK, you can tweet something and you can go to jail. You can do 2.5 years for like a sketchy tweet. You embezzle $1 billion in the US, and it's just like, fucking move on. It's wild. It is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Piccadilly. Who likes Piccadilly? Who here likes Piccadilly? Do you know what Piccadilly is? You do not see it on the shelves anymore, I don't think. Piccadilly is like a yellowy, mustardy. Who likes Piccadilly? I didn't even know what Piccadilly is. I've never liked it. Kaz says that she does. Piccadilly. I don't even think. Is it even a thing anymore? Is it still a thing? I'm not even sure. Is it a thing anymore? Piccadilly. Piccadilly and ham sandwich. Is that a thing? Never eat something that's luminous. It's super luminous. Is it a thing? Here, this lady. This is of ages ago. This. She's just having an attack on the police, and she gets took out. Branston Pickle's fine. Oh, right, yeah, Branston Pickle, right? So, the Branston Pickle, I get that, but Piccadilly is a weird one, right? And I bought it. My mum used to make them. Cat loves Piccadilly. Do you, Cat? What would you have it on? Piccalilli on sandwich, says Luna. Piccalilli. I've said it so many times now, I don't even know if it's a real word. Is Piccalilli a real word? I'm not even sure anymore. That lady gets too out. It's our fault, to be fair. To be fair, she did like ram at the police. It's our fault, isn't it? Kaz is going to make her own Mexican Piccalilli. Oh, hey, it's me. It's Boss T and Kaz with our Mexican Piccalilli. Hey, that could be that could be a company. What would that company be called? Mexican Piccalilli? Mexililli? Mexililli? Pixican? Pixican? Nah. Piccalilli. Mexican Piccalilli. Colleen. I think you could have your own. Why did you start doing your own Mexican Piccalilli and call it Mexililli? That's what me and the cat are having tonight. What? You think that weird? You should try Cullen Skink. Cullen Skink? Cullen Skink? What's that? Cullen Skink. I think we're missing some good business opportunities here. I think we could do a Mexican Piccalilli, start distributing it through Mexico, and called Mexililli. This has been, I've seen this 10 times today, right? Boss T-shirt. I've seen this 10 times today. So this is DJ Khaled linked up with Ashton Hall, right? So DJ Khaled's the big guy, I'm assuming. Ashton Hall is that cool guy. I have seen this 10, if not 20 times today. Is that not? Yeah, is this EI? I don't know. I don't even know what it is. Is that could well be? I just don't understand it. And do you know what? That is such a point. Actually, Kat, because I said earlier on, right? There's a video where it's like we don't know. Right, you put a video now. It's like, oh, it's EI, or it's like because I saw a really good Epstein and Diddy one in jail hugging, and then like who else was there? Like Hillary Clinton was there, and it's moved on so much, right? Where it's like, oh, right, it's clearly not really because Epstein's dead, and like this wouldn't happen. But now you see, if you can see real things now, you kind of like, I don't even know if that's fucking real or if that's EI. So that kind of that walrus that that walked through and pushed through the bloody store in the US and knocked that fucking box out of dude's hand. You just don't know who they are, do you? You don't even know what's EI and what's not anymore. So this is EI, is it? I have no idea. I have no idea. That's a dude. Best before Monday. Which Monday? That dude's been a dick. Now, I've not seen this one. This is cropped up a couple of times today as well. I've not seen it. So let's have a look at this. Hang on. What's this then? I don't know what this is. So it says, only men know how to do this.
See if you can give it a try.
What is it?
I'll be meant staying silent.
Oh, is it like this? I could do this.
Staying quiet.
What are you doing? I can do... What? I can do that too.
Women call me quiet. That's the
Tell
thing.
me what you're doing. What are you... I don't understand. Oh,
Mine.
Are you not blinking?
It's so true though, isn't it? It is true, mine. Sorry, ladies. I think this is true. I think this is a true one.
I'm very confused.
I think it's a ladies call me quiet. That's a bit mean, is it? Sounds top Boss T. Cullen Skink is just the same Boss T with Scottish style. Just made Thai yellow curry with fish sauce. It's so called Cullen Skink. Stink. Cullen Stink. Cullen Skink is a fish stew. That stinks, is it? Boss T shit is again. I'm great at science. I meditate. Right then, what was it? Oh, this was expensive. Expensive. That's a piston going straight out of the block, through the bonnet, popping the bonnet, smashing the window. That was an expensive thing that happened there. Real expensive. Oh, this is old. It's old on this. You posted that 12 hours ago. That's old, that one. But I do like this account, right? I do like the account. It's a good account. I dig it. I dig it. Right, we're going to go for the last break. And then we're going to come back. I've got a few more bits to cover off. And then I'll let you all go to have your the rest of your evening and your weekends. I've had a piston come through the side of the block, but not up through the bonnet. Pistons, man. If they fucking come out, if they come out, Jeezo, that ain't gonna be good. Right. So this, you've seen this before, right? I'm sorry, but I could only do 2 videos this week for breaks. You've seen them. So one was the games. The other one was EI versus AH. So we're going to go back to the Jeremy Vine track of that Boss T done. That's going to be our next break. Hope you like it. Have a wee. Get a drink. I'll be back in a second.
But the thing was, what sort of made me do it, stop the videos, was the amount of trolling. I'm going to show you some of the we have to be quite careful with this. I can't show you the rude words, okay? So I've been through this with an absolute tooth comb here to make sure that the rude words aren't there. So here we go. Is it Jimmy the Fool? Surely this man, that's me, has to be England's biggest A blank. AR blank. It may be terrible, but I hope he falls under the wheels of 5 cars that reverse and make sure the job's done. We are all God's children apart from the devil's offspring, who are bicycle fetishists in the main. A perfect example would be Satan's high priest, an all-round bike fetishist, Jeremy Vine. You really are a complete C. Your day will come if people want me to get... They want me to get run over. That's what's so weird. Jeremy, you are beyond hated. Please only upload another cycling video if it's you getting run down and hospitalised. This one's fair enough. Maybe spend some time with your wife instead of editing and posting, whatever it is, SH something, videos on Twitter, then spending all day trying to justify being a blank. I bet your missus is getting banged left, right and centre by a car driver. I bet your missus is getting banged right and centre by a car driver. I bet your missus is getting banged right and centre by a car driver. I bet your missus is getting banged right and centre by a car driver.
I bet your missus is getting banged right and centre.
You really are a colossal bell blank. You are a...
I'm back. I am back. How we doing? We're good? Are we all good? Righty. I tell you what, I am going to do Richie was right. I am going to do an early night. Because I've kind of like run out of content, right? Well, I've not. I've got this, right? I do have this. So, let's get rid of that window. And I do have this. I do have some other stuff, right? I've got some stuff off of Instagram. Now, I'll talk through it, right? I wasn't too sure, right? But on let's get rid of that. I read a novel about. I'll put the tune back on in the background. I read a novel which was like a tech one. This is like 3 or 4 years ago, right? Where it was about like a murderer, and it was like a tech guy. This tech guy had been killed. He was like kind of like a Steve Jobs, like mega tech. And in his death, he left. If he died, he left this code in his computer systems, right? And the computer systems would start killing people off. Right, I wish it was. Honestly, it's really good. I'll have to find out the name. It's a really, really good story and novel. Now, a part of it is that there are these robotic motorbikes, sports bikes that go out and hunt people down and kill them, and it sounds kind of like fantastic. Fuck it up. Jeezo. Some sneeze in there. Now when I sneeze, When I sneeze, I'm in it. I mean the sneeze. Right? So Black Mirror was weird. Oh, Black Mirror. Yeah, but this right was like there were I honestly God, the boot was so good. I'll have to dig it out. Part of it was there was a guy who was somehow kind of into the world he didn't expect to be. He had these glasses, and these glasses always had a positioning, go that way, complete your mission. It was a gamification, but there was a really bad negative thing, which is about death and cars crashing into you, automated cars, and there was automated bikes that had guns in them, and 3 or 4 years ago. It sounded like how would a bike ever do that? 2 wheels do that. But check this out. This is actually real. This is a motorbike. Little electric one. But this little electric bike can totally balance perfectly. It's got your robotic rider. That is wild. Now this is so good, right? And so, bro, come outside. I just bought my dream car. What bro bought, but I will stop there because those little bread vans, right? Rear-wheel drive. They've got no weight over the back. Therefore, the little drift machines. That is such a great little bloody thing. I absolutely love them. I think they were amazing. Head gasket. Tore the big end cap off. Block. Jeezo. I watched this a few times. How do you do that? How did he do that? Hey, what the fuck? That was a kid. That's a child doing that. How wild is it? That's a little child doing that gigantic jump. That is absolutely mental. A little child. Oh, fuck. Oh, Roman Jackass. Jackass was so good. Fuck. Ooh! Jeezo! Come on! That dude's balls would have hurt loads. Pride. Fuck. Oh, this could have been a break. Oh, Jeezo! Oh! Fucking hell. Oh, we're clapped. Well, we've seen enough of that. Oh, this is amazing. Like, seriously, this is so love Jackass. Jackass is amazing. So is Dirty Sanchez. Yeah, listen, this is great. So this is, as I said, a photographer, right? He's shooting F1 with a really ancient camera, 112-year-old camera, and these photos are fucking brilliant. I don't like Lewis. These photos though are really iconic. They're so good. Max is a dick. Don't like Max. Well, I thought that was cool. I did think that was cool. Now this is funny, right? This is a dude who's got a bit of a Lando only third fastest on P1. Lando's like Lando's kind of like collapsed. Like at the beginning of the season, after the first couple of races, like Lando was the guy. It was like, oh, he's going to be the champ. He's the one to beat. But he's kind of the I think the psych. It's like it's not about his speed. It's the psychology he's got him. And Piastri's suddenly kind of the fastest. And Max is a multi-champion, so he's always in the zone. I think Lando is becoming more of a victim of his own mental position. I think that's what it is. It's not the balls. I think it's more that I honestly think with Lando, it's more about the mentality of it. He is the fastest out there, right? Lando is. But he's always had these mental problems. He's shit off the line. Really, really shit. Every time he's got pole, he can't deal with the pole pressure. It's pressure. He can't deal with the pressure. He is the fastest. Without the pressure, he's the fastest. But he can't deal with the pressure. That's what it is. Bless him. He hasn't got the mindset. Exactly that. It backs out at 50. Yeah, it's the mindset. On a lap, he's the fastest. But he hasn't got the mindset. Totally agree. It's boring now. 101. Not you, Captain. Yeah, listen to this. This is a dude who's got a bit of the Andrew Tate complex. And he fucking nails it.
I like your Andrew Tate costume.
Don't fucking talk to me, idiot. What color is your Bugatti anyway?
Not the pot.
I think he nails that line.
I like your Andrew Tate costume.
Don't fucking talk to me, idiot. What color is your Bugatti anyway?
Not the pot.
He nails it. Absolutely nails that one. Does a good job. Does a good job of that. This is really good. Yeah. I've seen it. I've not seen this episode, right? This is Shane Gillis on Joe Rogan must be really, really old.
At me.
That's hilarious. Armpit hair doesn't bother me at all.
No.
Doesn't
On a
bother
lady?
me.
So
No.
wait, you like jack ladies with armpit hair?
Yeah, a little bit of
You're
armpit
getting
hair.
close, dude. You're so close. That's as close as it gets.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I like a good buzz cut.
Such. That's gone downstairs. I think my tea's rocked up. Don't know how. I didn't order it yet. Joe Rogan is so good. Who liked Joe Rogan earlier on? Who said I like Joe? What the fuck's going on outside? Right. Yeah, very early. That's my takeaway. That is my takeaway. But who said that I like Joe? Who said that I like Joe? Oh, fucking my door's open. Anyway, right. This is good.
Hilarious.
Armpit hair
so
got
good.
me.
That's hilarious. Armpit hair doesn't bother me at all.
No.
Doesn't
On a
bother
lady?
me.
So
No.
wait, you like jacked ladies with armpit hair?
Yeah, a little bit of
You're
armpit
getting
hair.
close, dude. You're so close. That's as close as it gets.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I like
No,
a good
listen.
buzz cut.
Oh, Joe's the best, man. He's that's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do recommends, and I'm gonna recommend like good shit for us men to watch. Maybe it's TV shows, right? But podcasts, because like podcasts are everything now. Like podcasts are much better and much more important than TV shows, without a doubt. Mobland, obviously, like amazing, right? But podcasts are just fucking the tippy top. His podcasts are really good, mate, right? He does 3 a week. Each one's 3 hours. 2 of them will be like you might be interested. I'm never interested in 2 of the 3 because he goes into like niche people. But I do like him when he talks to scientists. He talks to comedians. There's certain people he talks to. I'm like, oh yeah, this is really good, and it is so good, so good. Sean Ryan is another good one. But I want to do a section of this of Jeezo Bro is going to be about right. Record men's, and we will talk about podcasts that's happened that week. And I'm hoping that we will start to do a one-on-one live chat with a pal. Right, now Richie was right, but he was right not because I ain't got inners, but because my Chinese food is here. So I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to get me tea. And then I might jump back in on TikTok on my pal's UFO stream. So I might jump in there and chat a bit more. Oh, Bessie, fucking hell. They at the party? Like, it's like, I'm gone, dude. I'm gone. Right. Guys, thank you so much, right? Thank you so much for tonight. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. I'm off. We'll go with 3 or... we'll go with back around. Right. Mark, you did see you're doing a new tune, so get me a new tune. Boss T, I did like the tune you sent us as well. I've not heard the version with the bass line in it, which is cool. We'll go out with back around. Guys, love yous. Love you, love you, love yous. See you next week.
Like I could die without you next to me. It's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like